So I finally have all our hens in here together. And I just cleaned out the nesting boxes, so the hens are going in there. They really don't like dirty nesting boxes. They'd rather have a clean one, just like you and I. They like to have clean things. Well, so do they. They all seem to be getting along pretty good, except for the black Cochin. She really doesn't mingle much with these guys, even though the sapphires and the silver laced ones seem to get along pretty good and kind of huddle together. But she really, I mean, most of the time I see her by herself. I don't see her very often in here. And I only have one rooster because I'm not going to hatch any of these eggs here, not until I get some new roosters. I need a new Brahma rooster, and I'm going to get some more black Cochins. My daughter wants some black Cochins because they like to sit, and so that's what she wants, is a little more sit. And you can see how friendly these guys are. I mean, they'll come right up to you. They were easy to catch when they were out there in their pen. They come right up to you, unlike all the other ones that don't. But these sapphire ones do. They're not as big as the other ones, but they are good layers. They've been laying pretty good since they started. So, and the turkey has been laying, but I noticed that there's an eggshell over there by the feeder, and I think he's the one that did it because I saw him over there by where her nest is. So I'm going to put a car tire out here and put a bunch of straw in it, so maybe it'll keep him out of it. If not, then I'll put a cover over it to where she goes in. Maybe he won't be so apt to see it. I do want to start. She just started laying, so I don't think her eggs are really mature enough to start hatching out. So, and she was over talking to her eggs earlier. And she's been doing a lot of talking here lately. She talks to these hens, and he has been breeding her. I've seen him breed her. My daughter has watched him breed her. So it's not like they're not fertile. I just don't think they're mature enough. Once she starts laying for like a month or so, I think then they might be more mature. And see, she's gone over there where her nest is. And I think once we fix it up, I think it'll be better for her. But you can see she's talking. I think she's upset. And I'm pretty sure he's the one that probably broke the egg. There was 2 eggs there, and I'm pretty sure he's the one that did it. And I thought I had the squirrel problem solved, but I saw a couple of them the other day, so I'm going to put my traps back out and start moving squirrels again. I only had the one rooster in here to just basically keep the girls happy, and because it kind of keeps them happy if there's a rooster out here with them. They can see those roosters on the other side even. I'm not too sure if they're really even interested in this rooster. They pretty much pick the ones they want to be with. They're kind of like the ducks. The ducks like to pick their mates, and so the chickens do too. So I am going to get some new roosters, some more Brahmas and some Jersey Giants, because my daughter wants the bigger chickens. Now you can see he tried to cuddle her, and she just went right away from him. And this one here is talking. Like I say, these sapphire gems are very friendly. If you don't have chickens and you've never had chickens and you want to start with chickens, I'd say start with the sapphire gems because they are very friendly. They're easy to catch. When we went to catch them to put them in here with the rest of the chickens, they didn't try and run away or anything. And yes, the duck is still out here. She's still out here with them. And she can fly, so if she wants out, she can fly. The door has been open a couple of times and she's never gone out, so. And I put feed out there for those roosters that are outside. The chickens I've liked in the past, now these Brahmas aren't bad. They aren't aggressive or anything. The silver laced Wyandottes are a little more aggressive. So, but I also have a Colombian Wyandotte in here too, but she's not aggressive. But those silver laced ones seem to be a little more. But these sapphire gems are very docile. And the Cochin is also docile. When people decide they want to get chickens, if they've never had any, I'd say the sapphires and the Cochins are pretty mellow. And I've had Rhode Island Reds, I've had New Hampshire Reds, I've had Barred Rocks, I've had Buff Orpingtons, I've had Egg Layer, the Americanas. And what else have I had? I've been around the Leghorns, and I wouldn't have a Leghorn. I wouldn't keep Leghorns around. I don't like them. They're very aggressive, and the roosters are very aggressive. I think I've told this story before about when I lived on a farm, on a ranch. It was a hay ranch. It was an alfalfa ranch. We did alfalfa. And I was the one that was to go get eggs every morning. And we had a Rhode Island Red, and we had a white Leghorn. We had some black chickens, we had some white chickens, we had some red chickens, we had some Barred Rock chickens. We had several. There was probably 24 chickens altogether, I'd say, out there at the ranch. And the two roosters they had, one was a Rhode Island Red and one was a white Leghorn. And every time I would go out to the Leghorns to get to chicken pen to get the eggs, that white Leghorn would come after me every time, and that Rhode Island Red, he'd fight that Leghorn. Of course, he got beat up, but he would fight him to keep him away from me while I gathered eggs. And so one day we had them all out because we had the garden, and we let them in the garden to clean up the garden, what was left of it. And Gwen's daughter brought her granddaughter over, and she was probably 2. She was walking, so she was probably around 2, and that white Leghorn rooster spurred her from the top of her head clear down to the bottom of her chin. And Gwen grabbed that rooster, and we had him for dinner. And I think that Rhode Island Red was probably out there doing the jig after that. I think that was the happiest moment of his life. He didn't have to fight him anymore. So yeah, I wouldn't have white Leghorns. The guys that I have right now, like I say, are really docile, and the gems come up to you and everything. And I think she is pretty upset about her eggs missing. She's been really talking about it. So tomorrow my daughter's going to put the tire out here in the turkey pan with some straw so that she can have a place to lay and not be laying on the ground. She doesn't need to be laying on the ground. She just started laying here a couple of days ago, so I think my daughter said she laid her first egg Sunday or Monday. I can't remember which day it was. And so this is Wednesday. So yeah, she's been laying for a few days. And like I say, I don't think they're mature enough to start hatching. And so I figure maybe if she keeps laying next month, I'll start hatching turkeys out. Anyway, please subscribe. Please push the notification bell. Please make a comment, a good or bad comment, I don't care. And push the like or not like button, and we will catch you on the flip side.